Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You're all here this morning for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the state attorney's office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you're arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine this morning whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of pretrial release which will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have an attorney represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, and your counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call yet, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, go ahead and put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Tanya Barker. Ms. Barker, can I have your date of birth?
3/14/79.
Okay. You are here today for a violation of probation. It's based on a warrant signed by Judge Hitzman. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want me to appoint the Public Defender's Office?
I already went to court on this on November 8th. Judge Merritt gave me a continuance until December 6th.
Okay, you might have another case in front of Judge Merritt. This is a misdemeanor violation of probation on your DUI and no valid driver's license?
Yes, that would be the one I just went in front of Judge Merritt for on November 8th.
She also got, the reason for the violation was she got a new law, retail theft. That's what gave the violation.
It's 18 MM 3319, Your Honor, set for 12/6 with Judge Hitzman.
Okay. And the offer on the case is 120 days?
Yes,
to
it
both
is.
them up? All right. Probation is recommending 120 days. If you want to clear up this case as well as your new case, the retail theft charge that you got on October 3rd, do you want to resolve both of these cases today for the 120 days? If not, I can give you time to talk to a lawyer and you can come back to court another day.
Okay, so you're telling me that you're going to hold me 120 days?
No. I was telling you that you can resolve your cases today, the petty theft and the violation of probation, by accepting a plea of 120 days, and we'll give you credit for any time that you have in. If you don't want to do that, I can continue your case until December 6th, appoint the Public Defender's Office, and give you time to speak to your attorney. What would you like to do?
But does that mean I remain here?
Yes. Okay, I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. We'll see you back to court December 6th, okay? And it's no bond for now. Marjorie Devlin. Can I have your date of birth?
3/10/87.
Okay, you are here today for a domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Did you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes.
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. State issue for fire record.
I've got an 06 aggravated battery, apparently dropped. Tampering of physical evidence dropped. Failure to appear. Pasco County battery dropped, and that appears to be it.
Okay. Marjorie, I have an address here on Pinehurst Drive in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
No.
Where do you live?
Longer?
Is that,
Okay, America.
is that in Spring Hill?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you lived there?
4 months.
Okay, how long have you lived in Hernando County?
6 years.
I'm sorry?
6 years.
6 years? Okay, do you have a job?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
I am a cleaner.
Okay. All right, I'm going to order that you have no contact with Maureen Stewart, okay? Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email. Do not have anyone else call her, write her, email her on your behalf. If you have any contact with Maureen while this case is pending, you'll be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to give you a bond of $1,000, and we'll see you back to court December 12th at 9 a.m. Danielle Jungus. Can I have your date of birth?
2177.
Okay, you are here today for a failure to appear in front of me on November 6th for a driving unsuspended driver's license. Did you want to try to resolve that case today?
Yeah, we had already worked something out where I just didn't know I had to go back to court. I went to court in September, I went to court in October, and we set it to where I could make payment plans and set something up. I paid on some of them, I haven't been able to pay on the other ones.
Okay.
I'm a bartender, and
Okay, ma'am. Do you want to get out of jail today?
Yes, I really would.
Do you want to resolve your case today?
Yes,
Okay. Do you understand that by resolving your case today, you're giving up your right to go to trial?
yes, ma'am.
Giving up right to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to the driving unsuspended driver's license, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
I accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. I'm going to give you a withhold of adjudication. You need to pay fines and court costs of $488. You need to make payment arrangements for that through the clerk of court when you get out, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
And how many days, just 1 day credit time served?
I'm just gonna do a withholding.
That's fine. One, okay.
All right. Katrina Secor. Can I have your date of birth?
5/13/87.
You're here today for uttering a forged instrument. The bond amount is currently $5,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office?
Yes.
Alpine Public Defender's Office, state.
FTAs in 2013 and 2014, grand theft, looks to be a Willis in 2017, probation violation after that, paraphernalia, petty theft, trespassing, and that appears to be it.
Okay. Mr. Corey, I don't have an address for you. Do you have an address?
Yes, I do.
Okay, where are you living these days?
6265
Yeah.
Kirk Street,
Is that in Spring Hill?
Kirksville.
How long have you been living there?
On and off the last few years, I just moved back in.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, not.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
excuse me, she's currently on probation, so a warrant will be forthcoming.
Okay. What's she on probation for?
Petty theft,
Okay.
18 MM 2936. She was placed on October the 10th, 2018.
All right, probation has advised me that they know that you were placed on probation in October, I guess last month, and based on this new charge, they will be filing a violation of probation affidavit. When they do file that and that warrant comes through, it'll be a no-bond warrant. We'd just like to let you know that so you don't potentially waste any resources trying to make this bond and then get rearrested on the violation of probation with no bond. But with regard to this case, your bond is going to be set at $5,000, and we'll see you back to court on December 11th at 9 a.m., and someone from the Public Defender's Office will be out to see you soon, okay? Philip Ducktail? Good morning, sir. Can I have your date of birth?
7/14/80.
All right. You were in front of me yesterday. I ordered that you have no contact with the victim. The allegation here today is that you did. That's a violation of pretrial release. I found probable cause for your arrest. What we're going to do at this time is you're entitled to bond on this violation of pretrial release. I'm going to grant you bond on that at $5,000, and I'm going to recommit you on the 18MM3690. We're going to see you back to court on December 12th at 9 a.m. Did I appoint the Public Defender's Office for you yesterday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What was the
We'll make sure the Public Defender's Office is appointed on this case as well, okay?
I didn't, now, is this an extra 5,000 on top of the 5,000 from yesterday?
No, I'm revoking your bond on that. You'll be held in custody until you go in front of a judge on December 12th. For Christopher Hallmark.
Sucks to be you.
Can I have your date of birth?
7/8/88.
Okay, you are here today for a failure to appear in front of Judge Toner on November 5th for a felony driving on suspended driver's license. Did you have a public defender in that case?
Yes, I did.
Okay, found probable cause for arrest, and make sure the public defender is still appointed on your case. Judge Toner wants you held on a $4,000 bond until you go back in front of him on December 7th. So it'll be a $4,000 bond. Your court date is December 7th at 8:30 in the morning. Make sure to get in touch with your public defender, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Judah Taylor? Have your date of birth?
12/19/99.
Okay. Judah, you tried to turn yourself into my courtroom a couple days ago, right? But there was no valid warrant at that time? All right, so now we got the warrant out, we have you in custody. From what I understand, probation's okay with, and the state are both okay with reinstating your probation and giving you the opportunity to try to complete those conditions of probation. Are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. When do you want him?
No later than Monday by 3.
Okay. You need to, we're going to reinstate your probation on 2018-1167 CT, and you need to report to probation no later than Monday at 3 o'clock. That means you can report today if you get out on time today, or you can report on Monday anytime before 3. But what do you think is going to happen if you're not there by Monday at 3?
I'm going to be right back to you.
Yeah. Okay. So when do you need to report to probation?
By Monday by 3.
Okay.
Okay, and Judge, I'm showing he's got a PTI case in felony court with Judge Merritt.
I think that's the reason why we're reinstating, because he did get the felony.
Okay, just want to make sure we're on the same page.
All right. So we're good? All right, Mr. Taylor, you know what you need to do, right? Okay. Good luck. Carrie Hatfield? Can I have your date of birth?
12/15/63.
All right, you're here today for a violation of probation. It looks like it's out of Marion County. They want you held no bond on that until they get you back up there, so we're going to hold you no bond. Marion County will come and get you sometime within the next 5 days. It usually doesn't take that long. But if for some reason they are not here within the next 5 days, the folks at the jail will bring you back in front of me and we'll figure out what the holdup is, okay? All right, thank you. Aaron Lacey? Can I have your date of birth?
1994.
All right, you are here today for a violation of pretrial release. I guess there was a battery that was no-crossed, it looks like, in September. But just before it was no-crossed, there was an allegation that you violated the no-contact and had contact with Jennifer Acton. That's what the allegation is.
Judge, before
So-
Mr. Lacey says anything to screw this potentially up, I've got a notation that if he wants to time serve today, we can do that.
Okay. All right, so do you want to take care of your case today? It would be time served. You get out of jail today and this case is over. I'm sorry?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking a plea today, you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving up the right to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. You want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With regard to the, violation of pretrial release, is it 18? All right, with regard to the allegation of the violation of pretrial release, how do you plead? You can plead no contest.
Sometimes.
I accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. Will adjudicate you guilty, send you to 2 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. Is that 503 or 553? Okay, you'll have fines and court costs of $553 and the cost of incarceration that you have to pay. You can make payment arrangements through the clerk of court, but that clears up the case and you're releasable on this today, okay? Zachary Lamb? Can I have your date of birth?
8/29/91.
Okay. You are here today for an assault charge. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
No, public defender.
My public defender's office. I see that you have an open case here in front of Judge Hitzman for a DUI and another open case in front of Judge Toner for some batteries, criminal mischief, and a resisting charge. It looks like the date of offense on this warrant signed by Judge Eineman is November 10th, 2018. And the date of offense on a felony is November 9th, 2018, and on the misdemeanor is July 13th, 2018. Based on that, I believe there's probable cause to believe that you committed these crimes while you were released on the other charges. Question. So you're entitled to a bond on this case. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000, but I'm going to recommit you on the 2018 CT-2192. You still have court in front of Judge Hitzman on that case on December 7th, and then I'm going to recommit you on the 2018 CF-2330. That's in front of Judge Toner on December 7th at 8:30, and that's when we're going to set this case as well. Okay, make sure to reach out to your public defender, okay? Donald Miller?
What date is this? What else?
Morning,
Good morning. Can I have your date of birth?
490.
All right. You are here today for possession of ammunition by convicted felon. There's 3 counts of that, and there's also the dealing in stolen property. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Like the public defender's office? I have an address here on Weeping Willow Street in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
About 20 years.
Do you have a job?
I do have a job. I'm out of work right now because I got an injury not long ago, but I do work.
What kind of work do you do?
I do tree work and landscaping.
Okay. State car record?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a possession of marijuana. I've got a tampering with evidence. I have a first prison stint in 2004 based on a leaving the scene of the accident with death. Showing another prison sentence in 2007. I don't know if that was something that happened while he was still in. After that, possession of marijuana. I have a 2006 assault and battery, which holds some form of conviction. Back in prison 2009. 2012, burglary of a dwelling that was null prost. I got a 2011 battery, some sort of possession of oxycodone, possession of cannabis, possession of controlled substance, 2012 violation of probation off of that, back to prison 2013, and that's all.
All right, Mr. Miller, your bond's going to be set at $20,000 on each charge. We'll see you back to court December 11th. Someone from the public defender's office will be out there to see you soon, okay?
Was that on each charge, you said?
Yes,
What's the total amount on front of me?
80.
Wow. Why so high?
20 times 4. Did you hear your prior record?
I don't believe all that was mine, ma'am.
Okay. So that's what my decision is today. You can talk to your public defender about how that can be changed, okay?
Is that $20,000 on each case, Judge?
On each charge, yes.
Yes.
Dylan Pendle? Can I have your date of birth?
10/28/2000.
Okay, you are here today for a battery charge. I did not find probable cause for your arrest. I did read through the probable cause affidavit, which was very detailed about what happened, and it seems to me to be a mutual combat situation. and I'm going to ROR you on this at this time. That does not mean the state attorney is not going to prosecute the case. It just means they're not giving me what I need to find probable cause today. We'll see you back to court on December 11th at 9 a.m. Do you want me to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you? I will do that. Thank you. Angel Rivas? Can I have your date of birth?
10/9/71.
Okay, you're here today for a violation of probation based on warrant signed by Judge Hickson on November 7th. I found probable cause for your arrest. It looks like probation is recommending 180 days in order to resolve this. Is that something you want to take care of today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. You want me to appoint the Public Defender's Office for you?
Yes.
Okay, we'll appoint the Public Defender's Office. We're going to hold you no bond and see you back to court December 12th at 9 a.m., okay?
Your Honor, is there any way we can have one this November 30 charges?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. We're going to set this for November 30th because you have that outstanding case, the 18CT 3533. So we're going to do that on that same day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Richard Sword. Can I have your date of birth?
12/24/59.
You are here today for a possession of methamphetamine, a possession of drug paraphernalia, and uttering a forged instrument. The bond amounts are a total of $5,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the Public Defender's Office?
No, ma'am. I should wait for his office today.
No, we can't resolve it today, sir. We're going to have you come back to court on December 11th, and you can resolve it on that day. Would you like me to appoint the Public Defender's Office so you can speak to an attorney before you go back to court?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office for you. State to people record.
Doesn't appear to have much in the state of Florida. I'm showing, I believe, just these charges, but I'm showing hits from the state of Georgia for arrest data not received, drug possession. Okay, no hit there. DUI. I'm just trying to figure out, I don't want to say anything inaccurate, Judge, and it's a little different than ours is.
Okay. So I don't have an address for you. Where are you living these days?
770 South Main, Brooksville, apartment 11.
How long have you been living there for?
Approximately 9 months.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, I'm disabled.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set your bond at $2,000, $1,000, $2,000. We're going to see you back to court on December 11th at 9 a.m., okay?
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right. All right. Do we have Lindy Carter there? Hi, Mr. Carter, you are here for the arraignment docket. You're charged with a petty theft. It looks like you have the Public Defender's Office already appointed to represent you on this case. Have you had the opportunity to speak to your public defender yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I have no paperwork on this, Judge. Which one is it?
But it's, yeah. What is the offer on this case?
The offer is 26 days time served.
Do you have a prior record?
Your Honor, he does have a prior record if you'd like me to go into it. Petty theft, adjudication of guilt 2017, resisting merchant adjudication of guilt 2017, and Pasco resist arrest larceny adjudication.
Okay, that's good. Mr. Carter, do you want to resolve your case today for the 26 days that you have in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking a plea on this case today, you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
You're giving up your right to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up your right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, with regard to this petty theft in 2018 MM-3229, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No problem.
I accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. We're going to adjudicate you guilty, send you to 26 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 26 days that you have in. You'll have fines and court costs of $670, and the cost of incarceration assessed against you.
Thank you.
All right.
Who was that, Judge?
I'm not appointing the public defender fee.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm not appointing the public defender fee on that case.
Okay. But that,
That was Lindy Carter.
okay.
Jerome Shavers.
Your Honor, we represent.
Mr. Shavers, good morning. You are here for an arraignment. You were charged with providing false names to a law enforcement officer. I see that you've been appointed to the public defender's office. Have you had the opportunity to meet with your public defender?
I didn't have it.
Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are we resolving this case today, Mr. Shaw?
We are not, Judge. He has a VOP out of Alachua County. This is the basis for it, so we're going to enter a not guilty plea. Get the name.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Shavers, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You have an Alachua County violation of probation? Yes? Okay. This case could affect the violation of probation case. So are we going to try to get him over to Alachua County to take care of that first, or what is the plan?
I'd like for him to be sent to Alachua County. Can I be notified to pick him up?
Okay. So what we'll do is I will go ahead and set this case out. We'll enter a plea of not guilty. We will set your case out to February 7th. And we will put on the display there at the jail, you're releasable to Alachua County so that you can go over there and take care of that first, okay?
Because it's put out past speed trial.
And Your Honor, is that with a waiver or speedy?
Yes, it is.
Okay, sir?
All right.
Yep, you're good. Thank you. I don't know. Alan Cody? Good morning, Mr. Cody. You are here for an arraignment on a DUI. I show that you have been appointed to the Public Defender's Office to represent you. Did you have the opportunity to meet with them before today? Oh, it's a violation of probation on a DUI. Did you meet with your public defender yet?
No, nobody came to see me.
Okay. What is the recommendation from probation?
It's 180 days.
Okay. Probation is offering 180 days in order for you to resolve this case. If you want to take that today, we'll give you credit for the time that you have in. Is that something you want to take care of today?
No, I was hoping to get reinstated, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't think that's an option, is it? No, that's not an option at this time, sir. So we can either take the 180 days with credit for time in, or we can continue your case off for another month, and hopefully the public defender will make its way down there to see you.
Okay, I'll do that, Your Honor.
Which one?
I'll be the public defender first.
Okay, good luck with that. So we will see you back to court on December 13th.
I noticed reflected that we had not been appointed on that. It says needs appointment, which is why he hasn't.
I have that there was a temporary appointment by the public defender's office. Is that what the clerk shows? Yes. Okay. So we'll see you back to court on December 13th, and we'll have the public defender's office go down there and talk to you soon, okay? We'll enter please back again this time. And we have James Elder.
Morning.
Good morning. You are here for an arraignment today, sir, on a battery charge. I am showing that did you try to apply for the public defender's office, and it's showing that you were not indigent?
I did, and I went to felony court yesterday and let out on a reiteration adjudication was held.
Did you have a public defender in felony court?
Yeah, talking to about.
Okay, I'm not really sure what's going on here then. All right, what is the offer on this case?
Showing that he has an open felony.
He put out it yesterday.
He put out to it yesterday. At that point, it'd be time served.
Okay. Have you been in on this case since October 23rd?
You can be downstairs.
That sound right?
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do you want to take a time served disposition today? It looks like you have about 24 days in. We'll give you credit for the 24 days that you have in, and you'll just have to do the probation on your felony case.
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking a plea on this case today, you're giving up rights to go to trial?
Yes.
Giving up rights to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes.
With regard to this battery charge, 2018 MM3373, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No comment.
Accept or plead no contest. I find this freely and voluntarily entered. Adjudicate you guilty. You need to pay fines and court costs of $880. And then you need to pay for the cost of incarceration. Those will be assessed against you. You need to make your way down to the clerk of court here in Hernando County and make payment arrangements for those things, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And just for the record, I'm showing that Bonnie Dunlap was in custody. However, due to her behavior this morning, they were unable to get her to her arraignment docket. So we'll enter a plea of not guilty for Bonnie Dunlap this morning. And we'll set.
She's being evaluated, Judge. We haven't got the evaluation yet. I talked to her yesterday. She's got some serious.
We'll set her for a pretrial on December 13th. Okay. And who do we have left there in custody?
We have one from first here,
Oh.
that on either team,
Oh, I don't have any.
It is, Judge, it is number 10 on the first appearance
Somebody
list.
shut up.
It's a change of plea
Okay.
on Jonathan Pelletier. And for the record, that's 18MM2701. It's a misdemeanor cannabis charge. The offer from the state is an adjudication, 45 days, and he has credit for the 45 days, fine, court cost of prosecution. There is a 1-year statutory driver's license revocation because of the adjudication. And with respect to the coin, he spent most of the time down in Pasco. He's had 7 days here.
Okay. Sir, you want to take care of the case today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking care of this case today, that you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Giving up your right to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. With regard to this possession of marijuana charge, 2018 MM2701, how do you plead? Complete no contest.
No contest.
Accept your plea of no contest. I find it's freely and voluntarily entered. Adjudicate you guilty. Sentence you to 45 days in the Hernando County Jail. Give you credit for the 45 days that you had in. You'll have fines and court costs of $583. The cost of incarceration and the public defender fee assessed against you. You need to make your way down to the clerk of court when you get out and make payment arrangements for all of those things. Because you are being adjudicated on a possession of marijuana, you will have a statutory 1-year driver's license suspension assessed against you. If you want to try to get a hardship, you've got to talk to the DMV about that, okay?
And Judge, just to
Thank you.
clarification on the coin, 7 days.
I wasn't planning, but we will give him 7 days cost of incarceration.
Okay, good. You had ordered that. And could we have the clerk strike it from the next court date?
Wherever it
I
is.
believe it's the arraignment.
Yep.
Thank you, Your Honor. I believe that concludes
All
my
right.
business.
Thank you.